Hello, people of YouTube. Once again, it is yours truly. I will be talking about some good news that I have received about a week and a half ago that I haven't really gotten a chance to sit down and talk to you guys about. But before I go into the good news, I'm going to let you guys know again, if you haven't seen my previous video, that's like a minute and a half long, I have set up a new Facebook page that you guys can go ahead and like and see funny exclusive pictures and little clips of video of things that are up and coming and new updates of what's going to be up on new videos or news of any sort and events that I will be attending. So I will leave that link in the description below. You guys can see. Also, it's my own personal page, so it doesn't have really a link to Dom, but there is going to be things with Dom and I on it. So like it would like transition to her page, and then whenever she gets around to setting that up, I will let you guys know. So when she gets her things up and running, I will leave her YouTube channel link just in the description, and then her Facebook page link in the description when she gives me the KO, the okay, not knockout, okay, to put that in the description. You guys can go stalk her too. So that aside, now to the good news that I've been wanting to tell you guys for a while. About a week and a half ago, I'm in the studio at school, and I've been working on editing for a movie that I was doing to finish up for my final for my professor. And while I was in the midst of doing that, some guy walks in. He was obviously good friends of my professors and my good friend that's an alumni. And I can't help but listen to what they're talking about because they were in the same room together. It's kind of small and compact, so everyone is not afraid to talk aloud because we're family, and we don't mind people listening. So I was listening to them that this guy that walks in happens to be a local director in the Phoenix area, and he is doing a feature-length film that will be beginning production within the next month or two later on in the year of January or February. But they were talking that they had things set up that they were going to be talking about doing table reads. They were going to get ready to set up the green screen for interviews and photos. And yeah, they were going to have the whole cast and crew there, and they were doing a table read. So I was like, oh wow, that's pretty cool. There's actually a crew and the cast of a new feature film that's been coming out are meeting at the school to do a table read. So I'm like, wow, that's really flipping cool. So since I was the only other person that was in the studio at the time besides them, I excused myself to go get a snack because I didn't want to be in there imposing on whatever they're talking about. So went downstairs, got myself a few things from the vending machine, come back upstairs, walk back into the studio, and my professor was like, oh, there's Sapphire, there she is. And I'm like, okay, hi. And then the director, the guy, he looked at me, and he's like, hey, we need another person to fill this role in my movie. You want to be in my movie? And I was like, not kidding. This was my reaction. But can you run that by me again, please? And he's like, yeah, you can go ahead. We need this person to fill this role of Roxanne. Would you like to be in my movie? And I was like, nuh-uh, you kidding? You really want me to be in your movie? And the guy was like, yeah, this is real, and I need someone to fill this part. You look the part. I need a nice, I quote, slender, cute-looking African American girl. I'm mixed, by the way, but he's like, yeah, I need a girl like you. This will be great. And I was like, whoa. So I tossed my snacks onto the table by my station, and the dude took me out into the green screen and was talking to me about how, like, this character and her description and how she is and how she dressed and how she imposes this aura, whatever, to this part of the film. And I was like, whoa, really? That's so flipping cool. And mind you, it was finals week. I was exhausted. I was in sweatpants, a jacket, and my hair was pinned back just like this with no makeup. So I wasn't like dressed to impress for for him to be like, hey, you want to be in my movie? You look the part. And I was like, whoa, okay, sure. Um, so I helped a little bit on the production side because they wanted to do B-roll of the table read and audio, and I can't, as a film student, I can't. I love to act. Don't get me wrong, but I'm also in school for the production side, pre and post. So I was I couldn't just sit around and do nothing. So while the actors were getting riled up and meeting up for this table read, I was helping my friend that was an alumni, or that is an alumni, set up cameras, get the stingers, get the audio equipment, make sure everything is rolling properly, and make sure everything was set for this table read. And then I can sit down and do the table read. Probably which isn't a good idea because you just got offered a part in a movie. But I couldn't help myself, so I guess that's just one thing I have to sit down and like step away from. And oh, that's gonna be the torturous thing ever, being in this film and me not doing anything production wise. Oy. Anyways, yeah, I started seeing all the actors and people coming in, and I'm like, well, these are really good looking group of people. They're all dressed up and all nice looking, and I'm sitting here with my sweatpants and looking like a hot mess, like I just walked out of a tornado. So I was, I had the honor of sitting in the table read, and I got about a good. This is the whole script. And I got about a good 2 pages of dialogue in the film itself, so I have camera time. And then, I'm not gonna spoil anything. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, it's a feature-length movie, and I had the honor, like clearly out of the blue, of hey man, you want to be in my movie? And that's my key point for this video as well. Never anything is possible. Literally, I walked upstairs back into the studio where I could finish my homework, and I randomly, out of the blue, got asked to be a part in a movie. Literally, if you're around, maybe by the right person in the right location at the right time, you might just be offered something that that obviously can't be passed up. That's probably a once in a lifetime thing, but maybe if you're lucky, it'll happen more than once. So of course I took the opportunity, and I had, I was like, wow, me out of all the people, he asked me to do this little part. And granted, it's not a big part, but it's something. It's a start, and I'm excited, and I can't wait. So let me know back down in the comments, if you guys have had any experience with that kind of thing. It was actually I was quite beside myself, and I'm learning my oh man, I'm learning the script right now, and I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for wardrobe. So yes, thank you, Director Green. But yeah, that's his name. Thank you, Director Green, for giving me this part in the movie. I'm so excited. Hooray! Alright, so I'm gonna get back to working on this. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as always, goodbye, adios, arrivederci, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.